Wesh les gars, j'espère que vous allez bien. Wesh les gars, j'espère que vous allez bien. Pour ma part, ça va nickel. Je vais démarrer une nouvelle carrière sur nba2k21. Wesh les gars, j'espère que vous allez bien. Wesh les gars, j'espère que vous allez bien. Pour ma part, ça va nickel. Je vais démarrer une nouvelle carrière sur nba2k21. Donc on va mettre en meneur, meilleure main bas à droite. Hein. J'ai envie de me mettre 0. Je sais pas. Alors. Un truc qui est bien. Il n'y a pas un truc avec plus de choses? Ah, là c'est bien. Hop. Tir de près, bah on met. Donc en pénétration, on va mettre d'une sorte d'élan. Bras roulés au poste, en vrai ça peut toujours servir. Bon, les tirs, on va tout mettre full à part des ouais au poste. Passe avec précision, bah ça c'est important. Contrôle du ballon aussi, mouvement aussi. Une défense extérieure. Rapidité latérale, bah beaucoup. Interception, alors. Faut prendre des points sur... faut essayer de gratter des points parce que ça sert. Ballon, on va le mettre en rebond défensif. Voilà. On va mettre musclé. Le poids, on va le mettre au minimum pour gagner de la vitesse. L'envergure aussi pour gagner de la force. Parce que garder, sinon ça nous enlève le shoot. Tireur au spot. En vrai ça va les gars. Trey Young, Stephen Curry, nickel. On va commencer en lycée. Hop. Attendez les gars, je fais ma pub. Hop. Allez. Dis-moi. C'est bon. Allez. Petit coca. Attendez, hein.
Do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying.
Alors, j'espère que ça bug pas.
Team of the century. That's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you.
Non, nickel. Tout de suite faire un match en lycée. Où on voit s'il est bien ou pas le perso. Donc les gars, je pense live de 2 heures, ouais. Qui va se finir vers 17 heures. Parce que là... Ouais. Ça devrait le faire, ouais.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other.
Hello everyone and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the
Allez les gars,
go against an Eagles team with quite a few
portez-moi
faces.
force.
Still though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marcelo steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets
Ça s'annonce pas très bien.
Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3.
Oh, vas-y, saute un peu.
Fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Yep, that one goes.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by Erickson of the Hornets.
Junior inside.
Oh ouais. Eh, les gars, si même ça passe pas, ça va être catastrophe.
Went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Here's Junior. A rebound by Porter.
J'ai un timing parfait.
The game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
Pass to Ramadan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Look how Ramadan's physicality helps him get the shot off. Able to muscle his way through the foul.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Allez.
And so he makes both at the line that time.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Still can't
C'est même plus nul la Ligue Oxy. J'ai dû louper un truc dans la création du perso parce que là.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Pass to Zaderko. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Junior. A rebound by Porter. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
8-0.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
They need this. And there's the whistle.
Voilà, là c'est bien.
And he'll go to the line.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on
Et il a pas lancé. Ah si, j'ai peur.
now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
He's getting his first free throw.
Ah ouais, mais même ça.
Second free throw. No good. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know that it's early, but I don't think I'm going
Et aussi, arrête avec tes trucs là, t'es temps mort.
blowout unless something changes very quickly.
And the Hornets and the roster, they aren't.
Oh, la logique, il m'a mis sur le banc.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Black. From 11 feet. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Inside. And that one's good for Porter.
A stop now would be
Je suis la pote à Agnès.
as they
Ah,
try
ok.
to pull away.
Time to take charge. Grab that W.
Pass to Lack. Sheffield. Outside, Lack. Junior up top. And lots of contact.
Voilà.
Missing the shot.
Là c'est bien les gars, là on est bien.
Vlad Dermonenko.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality.
Ah ouais bah non.
His aggressive defense on
Pour faire ça autant pas shooter. Hein.
Take his third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Good on the second
Enfin.
free throw.
Eh, premier point du match. Wouh.
Now Levesque and a foul call.
Faute personnelle, allez.
That is his first foul of the game. Burton leading. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad,
Ouais.
even if he's a bit raw.
Pass to Ramadas.
Il y avait un bug là.
Levesque. Tipped away. And here's Erickson. Back to Levesque. Now here's Ramadas. Yep, count it.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping.
T'as quel âge?
Now
12.
their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
And
12
count
ans.
it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Junior. It's on Joe Levesque. He hasn't capitalized on any of his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw so far.
Ouais, je sais, t'inquiète. Allez, arrête!
And that one misses.
They have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's poured into the rest of their play. All around strong effort from them.
Pass to Erickson. Shoots over Lack. Here's Ramadas. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Back to Junior.
Non, les gars, vous savez ce que je vais faire? Tout à l'heure, j'ai vu un truc. Donc, on va aller le faire. Hop. Alors...
I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. Some kind of wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a ain't that a switch? I paved the way.
Attendez, hein, les gars.
In the summer, but the winter time lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part.
Je regarde juste comment je peux le faire et puis c'est bon. Ça va pas être un gros shooter. Mais normalement ça devrait aller.
Cost to survive, turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just mumbled, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it 'cause they get me paid. But you don't get saved. That mojo screaming, Oublie, hey, you been there, you took that break. I get sleep when I stay up late. Same old for the most part.
Ouais, c'est celui-là.
Change for the most part. Really can complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera, with the action, hey. Before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards, yeah. All my losses made me shabby.
Je suis parti sur ce profil physique-là. Pourquoi? Parce que j'ai une super vitesse. J'ai été sur terre.
Ouais, j'avais pas vu la détente. C'est vrai que tout à l'heure. Salut Thomas. Yo. On s'en fout de la pomme. bientôt fini. Ouais, ouais, t'inquiète, je sais. Hop. Attendez, j'ai dû louper un truc. Ah non. Et moi je mets en contre. Voilà. C'est vrai que c'est pas con. Bah c'est Dwayne. C'est bon. Je vais jouer les gars. Là c'est l'intro les gars et puis après on peut jouer. Ah ok. Attends, hein. Bah les gars, attendez sur le live. C'est bientôt, voilà, je vais bientôt jouer, c'est bientôt lancé. Allez.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The 5 foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity.
C'est bon, c'est en train de se lancer.
More rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat our silly yo to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles is what I have. You wanted just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this against the size of the. I never half step, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition. Your name is specialist, so won't you sucker with the mission? I never walk the street, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try my best to like go all out. Some might even say you're shorty black, you put it out. Zulu Nation, mother's last creation, minds get flooded. Right on the 2-inch plate, the abstract poet incognito runs the cake, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I got to get my point across. So bust the floors as I go in between the grit and the dirt. Listen to the mission, listen inside the work. As I crack the monotone, chilling up the jazz, so get your own. R&B, cause they try to dupe me or the best of the pack, but they can't beat that force abstract.
Allez, dépêche. C'est bon, ça va bientôt commencer là.
Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet.
Allez.
Tell them roll up. I'm in a Rolls Royce. Got about 4 on. I got boogers on my forearm. Arm me living no stress. Park the Lambo on my best. Cuban link lay on the chest. My pockets tight, yours. Spin a foreign car all on my necklace. See me shining from the other section. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. Don't got rich, don't get no shit. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. Don't got rich, don't get no shit. 350 cash. Didn't even do the dash. Room full of bosses. You looking like staff. I'm on a war path. I go on the beat. You ain't nothing to me. My partner spin your block like Uber Eats. I don't put a Lambo on my wrist. Hey, stand on this pound, I be 6'8". Hey, might buy your girl.
C'est bon.
Now, this is a rebirth.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards their goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2.
Ouais, déjà, il est plus agréable à jouer.
Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport, but the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
They get the rebound. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempts.
Ah ouais, t'es marrant, je peux pas y aller aussi là.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. Marceda down low. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
Nickel.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
And the shot goes down.
Ouais, nickel ça.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Here's Newark East. Here's Junior. The rebound by Porter.
And in this game, it's really going to be about bringing Junior along and getting him up to speed. You don't want to overwhelm him.
Levesque with it. Junior's there. Dermanenko outside. The second chance effort. There's the rejection.
On defense, Sheffield's energy is one of a kind, and it gives him an edge. He outplays the shooter and is able to smother his shot attempt.
That one
Nickel
goes.
ça.
Count it. As you said, there is such a huge difference between
Il est bien là les gars le joueur.
football. The talent is there for Junior, but it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
And that's something that Coach Bishop knows will be a process. I mean, Junior clearly has a mind for the game. It shouldn't take long for him to adjust to this style of play.
To the inside. Here's Adirko. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. Burton with the ball. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Defended by Lack. Pass to Porter. And here in the first, we're about 3 minutes in. Ramadas outside. Here's Levesque, covered by Junior.
Oh non!
Two.
Ça va pas s'empoisonner pour les défenseurs.
Spotting the uncovered teammate and sharing the rock with him.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Quand t'es défenseur, je peux rien faire sur ça.
The three from Bobby Erickson. Sheffield with the rebound. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations.
Wesh Thomas.
Fool, this team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside. Able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
And the basket by Levesque.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Junior, he's covered by Levesque.
Mais d'où un petit comme ça, il me prend un rebond.
Outside Erickson. Foul called that time on the way up. 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Hornet star Erickson knows when to get physical.
Les
Fights
gars, c'est
against
naps.
the defender to get his shot off and draw a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Eagles making a change here.
Non, non. Pourquoi moi?
1 second left. That shot missing. And through the first half, a pretty
Ah
loud
ouais, on se prend la...
The Hornets up
On se
on
prend une
top,
déculottée les gars.
running away with it. And we'll be back. And the
49 à 19.
just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports.
Ah non, 41 à 19. Bon là, on a forcément perdu.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Here's Newark East. Here's Adirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do. That play sums him up. He works hard to get the board and has no hesitation on the finish.
Pass to Junior, and the foul on Bobby Erickson. That is his first foul of the game. Junior outside. Here's Sheffield. Sweet little floater.
I'd say Sheffield has all the physical ability he needs to succeed. Here he puts it to work for a nice inside shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Porter. So he gets the
Non, pas de faute sur ça.
2 shots coming.
Faut arrêter les fautes sur ça.
James Marceda. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good.
Bon allez ça. C'est que moi j'ai perdu. Hein.
That one falls, so he hits them both. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Dermonenko outside. And we're about a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Levesque. Takes the three. The Hornets again can't hit it.
Just 1 for 5. Their offense is struggling a bit in the second half.
The drive now by Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Ça va, on
Right
remonte, on
now,
remonte.
sharing the basketball beautifully.
Pretty rad. Look at their last few trips down the floor. They've been patient about getting each other really good looks.
Pass to Dermonenko. Here's Ramadas. James Marceda with the rebound. Here's Junior. That one drops for 2.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Now their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Allez, allez, allez. Les gars, j'ai l'impression en fait qu'ils m'entendent. Mais en fait pas du tout. Nickel ça.
What a jam by Marceda, using his athleticism to go right over the top of the defense and dunk it in.
And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
C'est dur, hein. Ah, j'ai bientôt le takeover en plus.
Some changes for Burton, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. They're not having much success at all right now.
Not at all. They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find something that works.
Outside Luan. Kept alive. Aslanoglu can't hit it. Now the Eagles with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
C'est mort, je l'ai pu.
Here's James. Carter, left side. Junior with the steal. Evans. James covering. He gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit game.
C'est dur.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding.
Allez les gars, on est en 1 mois. En 1 mois, c'est bon ça.
Kelsey outside. Aslanoglu with it, working on brothers. Shots good by Kelsey.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. Yet another reason they controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They have taken the initiative.
6 passes D, 13 points, 1 rebond. C'est bien en vrai.
Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Pass to James, and he uses the glass on a layup.
Defense gave Luan an opening. He wasn't going to pass it up. His quick reflexes help him take full advantage.
7 points. 7 passes D.
Finish, and that's going to put some pep in their step.
Looking to battle back, plays like that can really galvanize a team.
Especially from a guy who's not always dominating at the rim.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. So
Bon, à mon avis, on a perdu. Bon, après, avec 10 points, c'est rien. Mais 10 points, c'est que 5 paniers.
He makes them both.
Can you believe the job that they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They have been perfect.
As cool as can be.
Oh, allez.
Focus and efficiency. That's how they've built up this lead.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the
Allez, là, on est en A, les gars. Là, on est bien.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Ah non.
And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession.
Ah, ça.
Junior outside. Evans.
Islanoglu is doing his absolute best on defense there. Scouts definitely respect the hustle and hard work on D.
James, no good. Through 3/4 of play, they're down double digits. It may be difficult.
J'aurais peut-être pu avancer encore un peu.
The Hornets up on top, up by 11.
Ah, il y a combien de points? Il y a 2 points. Bah, il y a 11 points.
And here we go.
Ouais, ça va.
Getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. And it's the Eagles with the ball. They trail by 11. Outside, Indra. Pass to Kennedy. Junior. Luan covering. Junior. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
They're force-feeding the ball inside, and it's really working.
5 of their last 6 field goals have
Rebond plus 2 points en plus. Ça met bien ça.
Now guarded by Mason. The kick out to Luan. Pass to Porter. Islanoglu. Now James. Islanoglu. He's covered by Mason. 3 on the clock. The 3 from James. Newark East grabs the miss. Down low. The lead pass.
Allez, encore une passe D. 8 passes D.
Right spot to produce the layup.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
And a new group getting ready for the Hornets. We're just
Allez, les gars, quand même, je sais bien.
quarter of play. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
That's the kind of passing they want to see from Junior right there. Eyes up, scanning the floor, and looking to keep his teammates active in the offense.
Returns it to Erickson. And the layup.
Allez, les gars, on doit pas se le prendre ça. Hein.
He's capable of getting to the rim. Cannot allow Erickson to get into the lane.
Inside, Junior. And that one's good.
Their last 5 buckets coming in the painted area.
And defensively, you gotta make the adjustment. Force them to make a perimeter shot.
Here's Levesque. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice, however, a little too easy.
Je pense qu'on va perdre. Hein.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line
Nickel.
to make it 3.
Just no fire from them on defense right now. They're getting destroyed in the paint.
Mais non!
It's actually a little embarrassing.
Checking the stats, they're really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
Yeah, they haven't allowed many second chances at all. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead. No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Back to Levesque. Over Junior.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Here's Levesque. Too long on the shot attempt. The Eagles trailing. And here is Porter. Outside Levesque. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets again can't hit it. To the paint, deflected. Erickson with the steal. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 have gone by. Back to Levesque. Erickson. Stephen Porter, high post. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 secondes, yes.
Here's Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Joe Levesque.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And he's unable to get the second.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Look how well set up Dermanenko is for this one. Finds a good shooting position and trusts his team to feed him the ball.
Yep, count it.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Attendez, 6...
Decide to talk it over.
Plus beaucoup de paniers. Plus beaucoup de temps et... Allez les gars, il y a quand même qu'on gagne.
Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Indra defending. Outside Luan. And stolen by Junior. Out of bounds, it'll be Hornets ball. Ramadas outside. Luan covered by Junior. Newark East grabs the miss.
The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and will go for 2. And Burton gets called for the foul. He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And a new group getting ready for the Hornets. And
Allez!
second, that one misses, and he commits the intentional foul.
C'est bon, on a perdu. Il commence à faire les fautes.
And a bucket here gives them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it at this time in the game. Play it smart.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he goes 2-2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Moins de 10 points.
By the Eagles.
Ouais, non, c'est mort.
What's your take, guys?
And trying to figure out how they want to finish this game offensively.
No matter what they decide, play hard all the way to the final whistle.
To the middle, it's tipped. Inside, Evans, James covering, but they'll get another chance. Michael Kennedy from outside.
Even though he's little compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some tall work on those boards.
The game comes to a close, and Burton is able to steal one here in Newark. Great effort from the team as they were led
C'est
by
chaud.
Bobby Eric.
Perdre sur ça, c'est chaud.
Coming here and
Très
get a
chaud.
road win to start the season is a huge boost for this team's morale. An early statement win for the Hornets against a much improved Eagles side.
And even though the Eagles didn't get the win they wanted to start the year, they have to be encouraged about how the team looked on the floor. There are a lot of positive takeaways from this game.
That'll do it for us. On behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again
Allez,
in
allez,
Golden
allez.
State IAA Hoops as the season gets underway.
À votre avis, par qui j'aurais été repéré? Par quelle équipe? Ah, programme intéressé.
Yo, hey, who's got skills?
No, kid. Tough game tonight. Don't worry about that.
Hey, wait up. Wait. Whew. Man,
you doing, man?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger.
Allez, deuxième match.
The Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt, and in the middle it's going to be Marcelo.
Déjà ils sont beaucoup plus chauds tout à l'heure.
Is Black at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And just over a minute played here to start this one. And he's guarded by Marceda. Here's Bishop.
And their offense is just trying to get going with 3 misses to open the game.
Jonathan Lack with some nice.
Mais pourquoi j'ai pas dunké?
Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
It's his first trip to the foul line tonight.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year. And there's no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
Back to Junior. Can't hit that one. Troy Lee with some nice D there. Here's Rosenberg. Newark East grabs the miss.
After the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Black, he's covered by Bishop. And it's Junior missing. Outside, Bishop. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, showing off some muscle there. Bishop just fending off the contact and keeping his composure.
Here's Zadirko. Count it.
C'est con que c'est pas passé ça.
Tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. The putback. Black pulls it down.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And with Renfield, from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
The lead pass was put.
Ah ouais, mais il nous change de joueur au dernier moment aussi.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Evans knocks it down.
I like the junior's always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming and he moves the ball to the open man.
Outside Roberts. Pass to Andrews. Outside Roberts. Floats one. James Marceda with the rebound. The Eagles with the lead. Now Mason. Andrews covering. Count that one.
Awesome work in close from Mason. Sensing an opportunity to score and going for it.
Grace outside.
En tout cas, moi les gars, là je fais un moins bon début de match que tout à l'heure. Bah ouais, que le match de juste avant.
Swings it to Ducey. Now Grace. Joseph, right side. Clock at 6. Down low. It's hauled in by Mason. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Now here's Roberts. Pass to Andrews. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Back to Junior. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time.
On est bien.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
Roberts with the ball. Pass to Andrews. No good on the buzzer beater.
The defensive instinct.
Bon premier carton les gars. Très bon premier carton. Faut qu'on continue comme ça.
Scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Eagles ahead, up by 10, and we'll be back in a moment for the.
Dis-moi pas qu'il va me sortir là quand même. Ah bah si.
Every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark. One thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. To the middle. Here's Junior. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Pass to Andrews. Now Roberts. And he slams it down.
And scouts love seeing this. Point guard like Day coming up with impressive blocks. Wow. He is running the floor so well.
Elle était belle là, la passe. Bah l'action en soi en fait.
Here's Andrews. He has 6. And now here's Roberts. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Now here's Junior. Race defending.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so he makes both at the line that time.
Nickel les gars.
You have to make teams pay for fouling you. They've done just that.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Joseph. Roberts, guarded by Day. Ducey with it. Lou Grace from beyond the arc. Connects it from downtown.
Ça pique.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And that one's good.
Check out Junior getting the best of the defense on that track. He's really learning how to apply his physical gifts.
The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. Eagles ahead, up 9. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter.
Allez!
And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports.
Ah ça va, ils ont fait l'effort de mettre des Nike parce que il y a un truc là, j'ai juste les trucs, les chaussures de base, les 2K.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Bishop can't hit it.
And another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards today.
And that effort has been really the key to taking this lead.
Junior outside. Zadirko. Back to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Teardrop shot. And he sinks the layup.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they?
Oh, en tout cas les gars, je mets beaucoup plus de points que tout à l'heure. Hein.
And they've converted each one.
Pass to Andrews. Outside.
En fait non, pas tellement parce qu'on est déjà au 3e quart-temps.
They begin the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the inside. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Renfield.
That's too easy a chance to...
And it'll be the Foxes' ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Andrews. James Marcedo with the block.
I love when Marcedo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Watch the screen.
Outside Roberts. Ducey, now guarded by Evans. Another shot. Ducey nails it.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
6 attempts for him at the line, making 4.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Joseph. Outside, Ducey. Now here's Lee, covered by Junior. Swings it to Ducey. 5 to shoot. Now Joseph. From deep. That shot off. It's the end of the third. It's the Eagles up 7.
Ça a failli rentrer les gars.
Coming your way on the other side of this break. Well, the fourth quarter getting going.
C'est chaud, c'est chaud.
So far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. The Eagles with the lead. Shots good by
Nickel ça.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marcedo has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball. but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Outside, Ducey. Pass to Joseph. Ducey. Troy Lee for three. Sinks it.
Mais ouais, mais aussi, en gros, il me change de joueur au dernier moment.
His range. He's obviously been putting in the time to develop his perimeter shot.
Here's Grace. Blocked away. And here is Ducey.